Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Alan with Luxevo Vacations. Just have a few things to go over today. And the number one thing is, a lot of people ask me about the tips on a cruise. Well, is one of the things I got to go over. The other one is tips at all-inclusive places. I'll give you my experience at both of them to let you know. Most cruise ships charge anywhere from $12 to $15 a day per person. You can rebuttal to the charges. You can go down to customer service and say, hey, please don't charge me this if you feel like the service is wasn't for you. Well, let's go over who gets the tips and how they are spreaded around. Well, or the people involved. Well, once you get up on the cruise ship, you have the crew members that move your luggage to your room, which that's a lot of luggage when you have 3,500 people aboard a ship, just using that. Then you have the people that take care of your room, that turn your bed down, put your chocolate on. Some cruise ships have the folding animal people that do that, and they wait on you, get your ice, vacuum, towels, etc. People in your room. That's 2 so far. 3, when you go to the dining room to eat, normally you have 2 to 3 people that take care of your table. You have your maitre d', you have your waiter, and you usually have a waiter assistant. I'm going to call them a waiter assistant. That take care of your drinks, drink orders, your food, and if it's not right, they send it back or whatever. The waiters do, which most of these waiters, they work hard, and they do other jobs. Some of them do other jobs on the ship also when they're not in the waiting room. Some of them may do singing, dancing, playing pianos through the boat or whatever. You might see them in different areas. I always try to see who's doing what, kind of see who's a local celebrity, kind of be on the ship, because I get a kick out of meeting up with them and talking to them. Then you have, of course, they serve you meals 3 times a day. If you go into the dining room, most of the time they do a breakfast, a lunch, or sit down, and a supper. Some of them don't, some of them do. Then you have your buffet needs. There's a lot of people. You got table busters. You have people cleaning the drink area. You have people doing the buffet. Let's say there's 4 persons taking care of your needs. So there's a lot of people that take care of you. And this is all included into your tip. Well, if you don't use the dining room, I've heard people argue, well, I'm not going to the dining room, they're going to have to adjust my tip. Whatever. But usually I just pay what they charge. Because I think a lot of the services are worth it. And if there is a major problem, I do go to the service desk and let them know, hey, this happened, this happened, this happened. And don't be rude, don't yell, because I have a tendency to be very loud when issues arrive. If you go to the shows, which are free, the dancers, I don't know if they get part of the tips and stuff, I don't know. But you have waiters in there getting your drink orders. And at the bars, you have people getting your drink orders when you're at the pool and other places. Now, on some cruise ships, I have noticed they will be price of the alcohol or drink, whatever you get. There will be a tip already included in that, and then you can also add a tip. Now, I normally will add a little extra on if I'm sitting at the pool, not drinking individual drinks. If I'm going to get one at a time, most of the time, if I get like a bucket of beer, which is 4 beers, I think most of the time, and they keep them iced up, you know, then they come by and they say, hey, you ready for another one? They'll pop the top on it and stick it back in your ice bucket, and make sure your ice don't melt out. Real good waiters I've had on some of these cruise ships. I don't mind leaving a little extra tip. But any of those single drinks and stuff like that, if I walk to the bar, it's already, some of them have it etched in there for a couple of pennies or dimes or whatever it is. So I don't ever rebuke the tips. But if you're cruising overseas, it's a little bit different about tipping, because it's just a different mentality over there about tips. So if you go to Europe and you try to tip somebody and stuff on a cruise ship, you know, and stuff, and people's like, you know, kind of hesitant about taking, don't think they're trying to dish you. That's just the way it is. Now, as my understanding for some of these all-inclusive resorts, tipping is not allowed once you get to the resort. People handling your luggage, people taking care of your car to get back and forth, handling your luggage, yes, you tip those. But normally at all-inclusive, they claim that they're paying them pretty well, so they refrain from anybody tipping them. And it could cause a problem if you tip some of them. Now, if you go off-site and you go to, say, get a massage at a spa or something, it's off the grounds, these people will absolutely bug the fire out of you about tip, add, tip, add. So I would recommend, if you don't like to be bothered like that, if you just want to do a cruise, I'm at spa, stay on the resorts. Yeah, they're a little bit higher, but you don't have near the aggravation that some of these other off-site places do. Well, I hope this helped everybody out today about talking about tips. If you have any questions, feel free to look me up at AlanLuxevovacations.com. Thank you for stopping by, and we look forward to booking your next trip. Remember, this is a smiling face in a new place or a different place. Whatever. Thank you for stopping by. Have a great day.